your girl Hannah B, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to do what I promised in Vlogmas, which was I'm going to show you guys how I created this salt and pepper-esque wig for my grandmother, honey. She didn't want too much, so I tried my best to give her what I could give her, and I did not make up this technique. I forgot the guy's name, but I'm going to link his original video in the description so you can see how he made the salt and pepper wig. And this is like my first attempt on it, so like don't come at me too much. So this 613 hair, as I mentioned in my vlog, is from I believe Black Pearl, and I got 3 bundles of 18-inch with a 16-inch closure because she wanted her hair fairly short, and I honestly considered cutting the hair a little bit more because I just felt like the end of the 18 wasn't that good. But she saw the wig and she said no, leave it. But you guys are going to see what I'm talking about later on in the video. So now I am just taking every piece of hair out of the packaging and I'm struggling. And also my nails are going to change because this whole entire process took me like a month because I got lazy right in the middle of it. Anyways, so these are all the bundles and all the closures, well, the one closure. And so what I'm gonna do, it's pre-plucked and the baby hairs are kind of, you know, whatever, but I'm gonna actually fill up a bowl of hot water and my Shimmer Light shampoo, and I'm actually gonna do like a watercolor technique this time instead of just straight up washing the hair. So you guys are gonna see me fill up the water bowl, boom, just a big bowl of hot water, and I'm gonna stir up my Shimmer Light shampoo, and then I'm gonna start to take my bundles apart and dip them in the water. And that was also just a quick clip of me spraying the back of the closure so it would not turn purple, and y'all, it still turned purple, so it didn't even matter. But that's all I'm getting ready to do right here, is just dipping the hair into the shampoo. Alright, so in this next scene, I'm literally just showing y'all how the hair turned out. I have my ring light on. As you can see, the closure came out super freaking purple, and I actually had to do a dish soap bath after this where I boiled some dish soap on the stove with some what's it called, the powder, whatever, Arm & Hammer, that's all I can think of. I put that baking soda to take some of the color out, and it turned this gray color, but it's still pretty purple. And then the other bundles ended up turning back blonde, kind of, because it was blotchy in some spots. So yeah, it's hard to explain. So this is not a tutorial, you guys. This is literally just me speeding through this wig. So I'm just getting ready to actually sew the wig onto the wig cap. I'm spraying some Got2b to kind of help with the flyaways a little bit. This closure had a ridiculous amount of flyaways, and this is also my first time ever using hair from Black Pearl. So yeah, I've used 613 hair before, and I didn't have that many flyaways, but I'm using black thread and a curved C-shaped needle. Sorry, I can't talk, y'all. And the reason I'm using black thread is because the hair is going to be salt and pepper, so it's not going to be as noticeable as if the hair was still just all the way blonde all the way through. So here I am sewing the closure onto the wig cap, and this is just a half a clip. I don't think I showed the whole entire clip. But when I come back in the next clip, I should have all of, well, not all the hair. I should be sewing the very first bundle to the bottom of the wig cap. Alright, so here I am getting ready to sew the hair onto the wig cap. When I sew a new wig, a new track, I put the needle through the track, and then as I sew across the back of the wig cap, I kind of do like a looping type of system where I take the thread through the cap and kind of like loop it through the weft. I really can't explain it. I hope y'all can see what I'm doing. But that's how I get my hair on my wig caps. It's pretty sturdy. It's worked for me, and especially when I use dome caps, it's just like if the hair doesn't come out. And I am going to be doing the fold over method with this hair. So when I get to the very end of sewing the hair onto the wig cap and I'm ready to fold over, I'm going to take the needle, I'm going to put it through the weft again, through the cap. When I fold it over, I'm going to loop that corner, and I'm also going to take the needle through the weft on that corner again, and I just fold it over, and it folds over really flat and easy. I will say these wefts are fairly thick, tons of shedding though, but I didn't detangle it properly once I shampooed it, so I did go through and kind of like comb out each row of hair, and some of the shedding did actually calm down a little bit after I went and really just kind of detangled the hair properly. But again, 613 hair sheds, so I wasn't terribly surprised. I've never had 613 hair that didn't shed. So yeah, but that's just all I'm doing in this clip, is just sewing the hair onto the wig cap, and in the next clip all of the hair will be on the wig. So here I am just brushing the hair all over. My wig head was moving all over the place because the little peg part is not big enough to just like stay put. So yeah, you can kind of see the purple hair at the top is different. So now what I'm doing is I'm getting ready to, well, I'm not getting ready to, obviously I'm doing it. I'm sectioning the hair off so that I can get ready to apply the color before I mix the color up. But essentially this particular method is like a weaving method, so that's how I'm creating the black spaces. I really can't explain it that well, but you guys are gonna see. So I just used 2 boxes of Creme of Nature's soft black hair dye. I'm mixing it up in my mixing bowl, and I'm actually going to change out of my Sean John pants into some old, super old red shorts, and they are going to be pulled all the way up to my stomach, so don't laugh at me because I'm an old lady. But I'm mixing it up, and I could not find my brush, so I ended up just having to sacrifice a comb in this process. So here I am going through with the rat tail comb, weaving it through and pulling out pieces of hair. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my other comb, and I'm going to kind of comb the color through the hair, and I'm going to do this over the entire head. And what it's going to do is it's kind of blend together, but it's going to create that effect of salt and pepper hair. And also I ended up, probably on accident, but it's okay because it worked out, creating a lot of gray streaks, which my grandmother actually does have. So when she curls the hair, there'll actually be some like dimension and definition to the gray streaks in the hair. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but like the closer I get to the top of the wig, like the more it looks like I know what I'm doing. I guess I kind of got the hang of it the closer I got to the top. But yeah, this is just me getting ready to, I think I'm gonna split this into two sections. I don't know, but I just have to come in and say that like the closer I got to the top of the hair, the more I was like, okay, this is not that complicated. And also I broke my big sections down into little half sections like I'm doing right here. And here is how the wig looks wet, rinsed off. And I'm also gonna show you guys what the wig looks like dry and blow dried out. But as you can see, it looks very streaky, and when it's dry it looks like salt and pepper hair with gray highlights. And the roots are also white in the front still, so when she parts her hair like down the middle on the side, it's just gonna look like her hair is growing out white. So yeah, you guys, she absolutely loved the wig, and thank you guys for watching this video. Bye.
She's a